Hey guys, we're live for the Twin Suns Star Wars podcast with me and Zarkis. We are just waiting for our co-host now. Whoa. The light was in my eyes from the TV reflection. But yeah, hey, welcome. Oh, someone sent me a message. Okay, so I just shared the link. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Zarkis, guys. Once he comes in, we'll get started. Oh, there he is. That didn't take you very long.
No, it was pretty simple. I've done it before, so I just didn't know the process at first.
It's not too difficult. It's pretty easy. So guys, welcome to the first episode of the Twin Suns Gray Jedi podcast. So you look like you're having yourself a snack over there, huh?
Oh yeah, always snacking.
Yes, we're gonna be doing this. So we're gonna be doing this a lot, guys. You're gonna get to see me and Zarkis interact, talk about Star Wars together, share our thoughts. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. Lots of fun to begin, I guess you could say.
I mean, yeah, we did get a pretty big topic to discuss on this podcast. Now that there's a new rumor floating around involving Star Wars right now, how the Queen Bee might finally be overthrown by the most unlikely person. Hey Daniel, how's it going? So apparently there's a rumor going around that basically Kathleen Kennedy might lose her job, and it might be given to apparently after Secret Wars, Kevin Feige wants to leave Marvel, and he's more interested in doing Star Wars. So he wants her job, apparently.
That's funny. So in other words, she's like Palpatine in this moment.
Yeah. She's going to be overthrown. And then you got Feige being like Vader, ready to overthrow him.
I mean, of course, if you consider our fan base and what we believe in, we're kind of like the Luke in this situation.
Yeah.
So we're trying to bring Star Wars back to the light.
Yeah, I feel like in this situation, even though Kevin has some L's because there's some bad things in Marvel, Kevin does know how to run a cinematic universe way better than Kathleen does. So if there was a person that was going to become a president and really do a decent job at Star Wars, I think we could potentially give Kevin a shot because he's shown us over the years that he has the potential. And like we know he ran Marvel because it was a job that was assigned to him and he'd been working with Marvel for a long time. Where from when I researched, Kevin seems to know, like, he knows his shit about Star Wars. Like, he seems like he's done the research. He seems to know and like Star Wars more than he ever liked working for Marvel.
Definitely well versed, surprisingly. I didn't expect it.
Yeah, like when I looked it up, I was kind of shocked too that he actually was decently versed in knowledge of Star Wars.
Obviously, nothing under everywhere under them, but
yeah. So if this happens, I think this could be a pretty cool thing. We need to breathe new life into Star Wars, and I think the problem with Lucasfilm right now is definitely the president. So appointing
for sure.
Yeah, so appointing a new one that is actually good, that does not get a South Park skit about them, I think is pretty good.
Did you watch that by chance? Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely accurate as fuck and hilarious. No, yeah, I think this is the move. I think this is definitely something that they could do. I'm going to even make a video about it, why I think that this makes sense to me. I mean, because if you think about it, the writing with Luke Skywalker that they did, like, in Star Wars, you could say that the writing that you could see Kevin, the way that he wrote Steve Rogers' Captain America in the MCU, he could have easily wrote that stuff for some new Luke storylines too.
Now, this kind of also ties in the rumors of George and what's his fucking name? He's our
Dave
favorite
Filoni.
guy. Dave Filoni possibly getting Star Wars back in the next couple of years. But there's been a lot of talks of that, where there's potential within the next 5 years or so, where we could see a full transition back to a maybe not a Lucas Films, but not a Disney owned Lucas Films, more of a sponsored through Disney type of thing.
Oh, we got Jake coming up. Give us a second. Hey Jake.
Guys.
Hey,
Jake.
welcome.
Guys.
Hello there.
Welcome. So yeah, I agree with you, Zarkus. I think one of the things about this. Oh, there's Chosen too. Okay, yeah. I think one of the things with this whole thing is literally just the idea that like you said, yeah, he could buy it in years. There's also this thing I saw where apparently Dave Filoni has hidden some secret things in the Ahsoka show in season 1 that hint at basically he's trying to retcon the sequel trilogy through what he's doing with the Ahsoka show. Like,
you will change it for us.
Yeah.
Like I said, the sequels does not exist in this dojo.
Yeah, exactly. Like Chosen said. And speaking of Chosen, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, make sure every Friday you guys tune in, because me and Chosen will be doing another episode of our Cobra Kai podcast, which went phenomenally well yesterday. I thought it was awesome. So
yes.
Yeah, no, so it was great. But yeah, no, so this whole thing, I think this is interesting. What you guys missed was we were just talking about this rumor about how Kevin Feige says apparently there's insiders saying that after Secret Wars is done, which is like, the thing the MCU that Kevin wants to do the most.
Since you're mentioning the MCU, actually, did you guys see the final trailer for the Marvels?
I didn't watch it yet, but I'm guessing
I've been holding out only because of my personal
I have
views.
many reasons you should watch it. There's something in the trailer that you need to watch. That's why I'm saying you have to watch it.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
You didn't watch the trailer yet?
Not yet. I'll watch it though.
I haven't either, to be fair.
Trust me, Joe. If you watch it,
Joe, I'm going to tell you right now, be careful, because there is a specific big cameo in the trailer that I was not expecting. And I'm kind of upset that they would have given that away in the trailer.
But Jake,
maybe I shouldn't watch it, but maybe I should wait.
No, but that's the thing though, Jake. I think it was kind of obvious they would show that person in the trailer. I knew they were going to show that person.
That makes sense.
I knew they were going to be in the movie.
I would say, if you want to watch it, Joe, go ahead.
Okay.
The reason why I wanted to watch it because there's another thing in the trailer.
Okay, I'll check it out when I get a chance. Yeah, so I think, but so what we were talking about, since you mentioned the MCU, was there's this report that after Secret Wars ends, because Kevin really wants Secret Wars. It seems like after Secret Wars is the one thing that in his career he set out to do in Marvel. It sounds like Kevin's going to walk away from the MCU after Secret Wars. And so I don't know if they're getting a new president or what the MCU will do, but just
in all honesty, it's probably a smart move for him career-wise.
Apparently, he's more interested. So get this. This is what me and Zarkus were talking about when you were gone. Apparently, even though he's run the MCU for so long, he was doing that to basically quote unquote pay the bills. Where he genuinely is more interested in Star Wars. And he wants to take Kathleen Kennedy's job. So
here's the thing. You're saying after Secret Wars, but the thing is, after Secret Wars, you saying after Secret Wars. Kevin Feige, people wanted you to end the MCU after Endgame. Why would you wait until then?
Well, so here's the thing: the MCU won't end when he leaves. That's the thing. He already said that Secret Wars is going to be a soft reboot. So. There's going to be a new guy in the chair that's running things.
Please, because I do not like Kevin Feige. This dude did a terrible job with the newest phase.
I mean, well, that's why that's what's going to be interesting is he wants to run. Apparently, he's much more. We were just talking about, if you look him up, he has a lot of interest and knowledge about Star Wars.
You know what, Joe? Yeah, fire Kathleen Kennedy and put him in there. That's better. Mm-hmm. That is so much better.
Yeah.
That is so much better. Because I do see why he has
It'd
interest
be
in
great
Star
to have
Wars.
that
I mean, he
canon.
birthed an entire cinematic universe. I think we could give him a shot at Star Wars for a little
You know
bit.
what? I would give him a shot for Star Wars. I think that would be
I think he'd be doing much better. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'd say
he'd be doing a lot better at Star Wars than Crappling Chitty would be.
yeah.
That is true.
We just need to get her out of that building and just get her
She
as
ruined
far
so
away from
much,
Star
man.
Wars.
She ruined my favorite villain, Darth Vader. She ruined that.
Yeah, oh yeah, she ruined everyone's favorite
Oh yeah,
things.
she ruined Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show. Oh my god.
We're not gonna mention Kenobi because
Kenobi
Yeah,
is,
that show.
you know what? I'll
That
say
show
this,
is not
one-
canon.
The
That
one
show is
episode,
not
the one
canon.
episode in Kenobi that I really love is episode 3, but everything else is terrible.
I liked the finale and I liked like the midway point. That was pretty much it. Like
you know why I like episode 3 though? It felt like Revenge of the Sith to me. It felt like
the whole Vader pretty much tossing his old master into the flames, and then his final like fight with his.
Yeah, but the thing is though, if you think about it though, doesn't the episode 3 feel like the aftermath of Revenge of the Sith? Doesn't it feel like that?
It does.
Yeah, it has some
really
similar
does.
elements.
That's why I love the finale so much. That's why I love the finale so much too. Like
Episode
it was
3,
like
for me, it's the best episode. For
heartstrings.
me, in my opinion, it's the best episode. If you like episode 6, that's fine. I don't.
Yeah, no, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like we've definitely been dealt our share.
Wait, I have a question actually. What's your rating for Kenobi for all of you guys? What is your rating?
Mine was personally like a 6.5. Ahsoka actually like rated higher than it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gave Kenobi a 5 out of 10. Yeah, I gave it a 5.
I think I gave it like a 6 out of 5 just because they tried at
Yeah, they
least.
tried. That's why I gave it a little bit of higher score. And then for Ahsoka, I gave like an 8.5. Yeah. 8.
Yeah, that's what I had for it as well.
I would probably say I would give Obi-Wan a 6 out of 10 because I feel that it, even though they tried, they hired people that they thought knew not only Star Wars, but we're looking at the fact that She-Hulk had a higher budget than Obi-Wan. We're looking at the fact that all these horrible things that happened. I don't think that Obi-Wan was prioritized in the way that it should have been prioritized. And for that, I give it a low score because this was a legendary character that needed to be handled with care and by proper people. And
I remember that one time I showed you one of the what's it called? One of them, I think it was the Batman and something else. In comparison, you were so pissed off. I remember.
Well, it's also just like Deborah Chow did like one of the best Mandalorian episodes, and and they put our trust in her, and we went, oh, this person knows Star Wars. She made this great Mando episode, and then she gets her hands on the Kenobi show, and she royally fucked us in the ass. Like,
well, yeah. I mean, there's really no nicer way to say that.
Like, it literally, like
we're talking double Maul Saber deep, pretty much.
Like when you look at what she says in the interview about the Obi-Wan show, she lies to everyone's face.
Okay, what the heck? Don't tell me Secret Invasion has a higher budget than the Batman. No way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No way. That's cap.
Have you not noticed that like most of the Marvel shows that have been ass have had such a high budget that they've lost money out on?
I will say this though.
It's kind of
when
insane.
I was spoiling the trailer for the Marvels, the visuals for this movie is gonna be amazing.
That's good.
And
well, at least we get something good out of it.
Chosen, let's not forget that Secret Invasion also has a higher budget than
Oh, that pissed me off, bro. That probably pissed Joel off.
I'm not gonna lie, I slept through the entire season. I went to binge it and slept through the whole thing.
I can't blame you. The thing is, I can't blame you. The show is so boring. Nick Fury barely did anything, and it's funny because he's gonna do more in the Marvels than here.
I know. At least in the Marvels, he has a fucking laser gun. It's like.
I want him to say, "You motherfucker!" We need it. We need our second curse word in the MCU to be Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean, yeah, because Star-Lord was the first one, so it's like.
Wait,
it's
Jake,
like
what did you say, Jake? When does Jake say?
I was gonna answer Chosen's question about how I would rate
Yeah, Obi-Wan. Yeah, go ahead.
I would honestly rate it maybe a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
Ooh.
The part of the show that really I love the young girl who played Leia in the show. I
will say that she's one of the MVPs for the show for me. I won't say that. Definitely. You know, the thing is, though, I think the problem is Kenobi's. I think the concept, the idea for Kenobi was cool, but the execution for Kenobi did not work.
And you know, Ian McGregor and Hayden Christensen both hated how they did the show. Like they both
they did those two
it.
dirty. They did those two actors dirty. I don't care what things.
Because there's been quite a few interviews with them where they've talked about their experience, the reunition of
There was barely any Hayden in the show. Hayden was barely in the show.
Well, that's why me and Zarkus have been talking about. That's why me and Zarkus have been talking about over text messages, which we can talk about here. That
look at Ahsoka, Jojo. Look at Ahsoka, for example. Look how much Hayden was in that show.
Well, that's what we're talking about, dude. We're talking about how, like, from the time of Obi-Wan to Ahsoka, as we've seen so many, like, you look at, like, the MCU bringing in Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and, you know, they were so happy to see those characters again.
Now, I know. I was ecstatic. I jumped out of my seat yelling.
Now just imagine, like, yeah, Obi-Wan aside, yeah, they had some shitty hands dealt, but, like, when we got
Ian back in the role.
When we got Hayden back into the role and now brought him into Ahsoka, I'm telling you, like, I've seen a lot of Hayden Christensen interviews, like, both from Star Wars to past, like, present, you know, all the different stuff. And
you know, now that you mention that, Joe, you know what's crazy? One of my friends told me that Hayden actually did an interview, and someone asked him, Hayden, what was more fun to film, Obi-Wan or Ahsoka? You know what he said? Ahsoka. He said Ahsoka.
Well, you know what else? You know why?
He's able to do a lot more in Ahsoka as well, like, because you know he's a swords specialist in real life. Like
he literally did so much. In Episode 5, you see Dark Anakin fight Ahsoka. How cool is that?
Well, the cool thing about that is that me and Zarkus have been talking about this for a while. Dave Filoni, I think Dave Filoni was making a statement about Hayden Christensen and Ahsoka that a lot of people have missed, and I believe the statement is, and even Hayden has said this himself. I don't know what form it will take. I don't know what movies or shows it's going to be. But this is not going to be the last time that Hayden is front and center in Star Wars.
I think we'll see him again.
Honestly, I've been telling Joe, I feel like Hayden has a full return. This is the Anakin we wanted. This is the Anakin we needed.
Like, now thinking about it, after like Return of the Jedi, he came back in some projects like Rogue One. He was actually pretty good in Rogue One. I can't lie.
You know, he was actually in the suit for Rogue One. I didn't know that until I researched it, but I was like, that's badass.
Of course.
Like, that was actually Hayden, not just some knockoff dude in the fucking suit. Like,
thank you, Star Wars, for bringing.
I mean, because we needed to have Hayden with all his mad skills doing there, actually whooping ass. Like we love to see Hayden do.
You know what? I feel like Rogue One is overhated.
I'm not gonna lie. I still think it's like, I don't know what it is. I know that it's meant to be like played off as a dream sequence, but man, when I started seeing Hayden doing those spins in the Will Between Worlds against Ahsoka, I started jumping out my seat and getting so giddy.
It gave me Revenge of the Sith vibes when he was fighting.
Oh, 100%.
Like he was kind of fighting like that in a way. You can tell.
Well, that's what they're going for.
Anakin. That's Prime Anakin.
Well, I mean, Hayden took all his tricks that he learned from Nick Gillard, and you know, it's like Anakin says, it's like Vader says to Obi-Wan in A New Hope, "When I met you, I was but the learner, but now I am the master." And
that's what I'm saying. I think
that's, and Jarvis and I have talked about this. I am 100% behind. When we talk about the future of Hayden Christensen in Star Wars, it doesn't always have to be on camera stuff. It can be as simple as Hayden coming into a new project and saying, "Okay, you guys fucking suck at lightsaber fights. I'm gonna come in and show you guys how to do it. I'm your choreographer. I'm gonna come in here and just do the shit that we want to see."
Because you know it's going to be good.
By the way, I'm sharing my screen if you guys want to see this.
What we got here? Yeah, what we got here.
For those who don't know, this is my ranking.
That's his ranking of the movies. Okay.
Oh, I got you. Oh, you can add shit into here? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, so I got Revenge of the Sith at number 1. We can all agree Revenge of the Sith is number 1. I got Empire Strikes Back. I got Return of the Jedi. I got Episode 1, New Hope. Episode 2, Rogue One. Force Awakens.
I think we can all agree that Last Jedi has to be the last on the list
All right.
because I just know that it's just everyone.
It's literally the worst Star Wars movie. I'm sorry. I don't care what everyone thinks about Rise of Skywalker. Nothing can be nothing can be worse than Last Jedi.
Like, people can say it's Kathleen Kennedy, they can say it's the director, whatever it is. I don't care. Ryan Johnson can make 10. Ryan Johnson can make 10. Oh, you're gonna tell Chosen something? Go ahead.
There's a movie missing in there.
What is it?
Solo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I actually haven't seen that though. I haven't seen it. That's why I didn't add it.
Ryan Johnson can make.
I'm sorry, but I would actually switch some of these around.
Which one would you switch? Which one would you switch? Actually, I want to.
Empire Strikes Back would definitely be first seat for me. Revenge of the Sith would probably be, in my personal opinion, third after Return of the Jedi, just because the last two of the originals were probably the best ones ever made, and in cinematic history have been proven to be the best.
Yeah, I just feel like people have different different takes on what they liked more and what.
Those are my 3 all-time favorite movies: is Empire, Return of the Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith. So
yes,
I don't get it why people just I understand Rise of Skywalker had problems, but why are you people hating on it way too much?
Well, because they deleted a lot of scenes for us that we should have gotten.
Yeah, but at least it could be better than whatever the heck the Last Jedi was.
I feel like for me, in the context of yes, the original trilogy is great, and a lot of people put the original trilogy over the best prequel. I think for me, Zarkus, everything about Revenge of the Sith that works for me is that we're in this great era of everything. George is trying to tell the story of how Anakin becomes Darth Vader, and you're just seeing this amazing dark storytelling. And Revenge of the Sith is a movie, especially after the end of Clone Wars, it just plays so beautifully. And just so to me,
that's why it's in my top 3.
And I saw Revenge of the Sith. I've seen the original trilogy lots of times, but I saw Revenge of the Sith with prices of admission. I saw Revenge of the Sith 8 times in cinema. 8.
Is that your ranking of the Saw movies?
Look at how high Spiral is. I think Joe's pissed off with.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked it's that high.
The thing is, Joe, I know you like Spiral, but it's way better than Saw 4, 5, Jigsaw, Saw 3. I don't care what anyone thinks. At least I can.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
I like Saw X. Saw X is my 3rd favorite.
I didn't even rank the Saw films because I can't even be bothered to really.
The thing is, though, the reason why I put Saw 2. The thing is, I know a lot of people are gonna say why you put Saw 2 above Saw 1. I think Saw 2 worked a lot better because you had a lot more John Kramer.
Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I feel like
I'm watching after the second one. To be fair,
really.
Let's see what other rankings I can show you guys.
That's how I am with a lot of
This is my
different franchises. Like the Halloween movies, I didn't like it after the second one. Scream, didn't like it after the second one.
These are the movies I've seen, Jake.
So
look at the last place. Look at last place.
Justice League, God.
Blue Beetle is my second favorite DC movie I've seen.
Oh, that's my favorite movie of the year so far.
I love the Batman. Nothing
Blue
can top.
Great, dude. Blue Beetle's
Nothing can top the Batman.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie of the year, but it's good.
The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was pretty good.
I don't think I've seen anything this year. I would have to agree with Zarkus on this one. I don't think I've seen anything this year that tops Blue Beetle for me. I think Blue Beetle has the best.
Far, Joe, because Aquaman 2 hasn't come out yet. So change your mind.
It's just I feel like Blue Beetle has this it just not only was the character done justice, but the emotion. Yeah.
John Wick 4.
I mean, that movie's great too. Don't get me wrong. It's great, and I love it a lot. But
there's one thing I need to switch.
Blue Beetle hit me emotionally in a way that John Wick never could, which is the family stuff really just resonated with me, and I think that just really worked for me. And I think,
also, in my opinion, it's the best thing we've gotten in probably a couple of years now from DC. In my honest opinion, it's probably the best project we've gotten ever.
I agree. The 2 best DC movies that we've gotten in recent years are the Batman and Blue Beetle. They are both, and for their own reasons, they're the two things that DC has given us. That is, and I hate to be mean to this because I know people love the MCU. I will take Blue Beetle and the Batman over 90% of everything that Marvel has ever made in the MCU. Like
I'm sure an exception being Shang-Chi and
exactly. There's a couple exceptions, but when I say 90%, I mean a lot of things. Like I'm saying like half the MCU versus those two movies. I take those two movies for sure.
I wanted to switch. You know what?
Since we're mentioning DC real quick, did y'all hear about they actually removed Grant Gustin's cameo from the Flash movie?
I did not. That's crazy.
He talked out about how he had a cameo appearance, but
AJ.
They removed his scene from the movie.
What is this?
Joe, look where I put Age of Ultron.
That's crazy.
I did not like that movie whatsoever.
Yeah, I do agree. Age of Ultron was the worst Avengers movie.
Yeah, that's an accurate. It's accurate ranking for sure.
Here's my Halloween rankings.
Oh, the Halloween, yeah.
Halloween Ends is still the worst Halloween movie by far. We got Scream.
Yeah, those are definitely.
Hold on, I'm texting my girl real quick.
Oh, your girl was asking you a couple.
Oh, that's your Scream movies ranked.
Yeah, she put in some job applications and such, and was seeing if I was available. I told her I'm in my podcast, so. She said that's fine.
Was she trying to get a new job?
I think 6 is my favorite.
Yeah, just been having issues.
No, I'm sorry, Jake, but it doesn't top Scream 1 and 4. I'm sorry. This doesn't top those two movies. I still love those two movies way more.
Yeah. I'm not really a slasher fan, to be honest.
Oh, here's my thing for 2023. I put Across the Spider-Verse higher than Blue Beetle because that movie.
Oh yeah, Across the Spider-Verse is a masterpiece. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love Across the Spider-Verse. I think
Ant-Man was such a disappointment. I'm sorry.
We don't talk about that movie. That movie does not exist.
Even Flash is better than that movie, which is kind of funny.
Mm.
And here's my Spider-Man.
That's saying something. If Flash is better than Ant-Man Wasp Quantumania, that's saying something. Because
I have to change something though with one thing on this list. I don't know which one it is and what movie is it, but this is my ranking. I know a lot of people are telling me, oh, you know what? I showed them this list. People are saying, oh, you put the Tarzan movies above Far From Home and Homecoming. Of course, those movies are way better.
Okay.
Can I voice my honest opinion on Tom Holland's Spider-Man? Can I? Honestly?
Honestly, just say it.
Tom Holland, to me, is literally just Disney's cheap knockoff of 2008's cartoon, The Spectacular Spider-Man.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It is almost like pick for pick the same fucking thing. Damn near.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is way too high in that list. You're being too generous.
No, I do not like Spider-Man 2.
Honestly, I can rewatch I had issues, yes, but at least the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I can rewatch more than like.
That's what I'm saying. People don't listen. I can rewatch that.
Well, here's what I'll say 100%. No matter what anyone says about issues, I have more issues with Amazing Spider-Man 2 than I have Spider-Man 3. So I'll rewatch Spider-Man 3 before I rewatch Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's pretty accurate of a statement.
Because even though I have problems with like the Venom stuff, I think that Sam Raimi's trilogy of Spider-Man movies is still by far a dang good trilogy. And
without a doubt.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, all that movie was is just trying to shoehorn and force a setup for Sinister Six.
And Sony's still trying. It seems like Sony and Marvel are going to war with each other because Sony is literally still trying to force their Sinister Six hand everywhere. And now they're saying with Spider-Man 4 that they're going to bring back in Spider-Man 4 that Marvel wants to bring back Vulture so that they can retcon the stuff they did in Morbius. So so Sony is literally just like fuck.
Honestly, Joe.
Yeah.
You know where that started was the failed production and push out of Spider-Man 4 with Tobey.
Yep.
Because if you all have read the script, because I do believe it's still public information. The fourth movie that Tobey Maguire was not able to have was supposed to set up a fifth and final movie for him that was bringing together the Sinister Six, Lizard, Mysterio, Vulture, and it was supposed to be like really fucking cool.
You know what's crazy about that? Those plans might be back on now because after No Way Home,
it's supposedly it's not green lit, but it's green lit worthy, as is the Amazing Spider-Man 3.
And
thanks to No Way Home.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Jake.
Zarkis, here's the thing: they're thinking about giving Tom Holland a fourth Spider-Man movie, and they're thinking about having Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire have their fourth Spider-Man movie in the same movie. They're gonna share.
Ooh, that'd be a wicked two-liner.
They talked about that. Yeah, they talked about
share the spotlight.
Yeah, they definitely talked about that being a thing.
And if you work the budget right, that would be a kick-ass movie.
All right, I share my screen again. I want to show you guys my updated ranking for Spider-Man.
Yeah, they definitely talked about that as a possibility, and
it's got potential.
Yo, Joe, can you show me?
You kind of have like the Peter teaches Peter.
Okay, is this good, Jake? Is this good?
Yeah, that's accurate. I agree with that ranking.
I just think TASM 2 is better than Far From Home. Far From Home had so much.
Wait a second. Wait. You think Far From Home is the worst Spider-Man movie?
Yes. And the thing is, though, it's like tied with TASM 2. Like, that's the problem. I don't know which one's worse.
Okay, I gotta strongly disagree with that.
I mean, I feel like no matter what your problems are with Far From Home, at least Far From Home gave us a good, accurate Mysterio. Where
that is true. I don't know.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Here's this. So I'll do this. So I'll rewatch TASM 2. Okay, I'll rewatch that movie and I'll rewatch Far From Home. Okay. When I rewatch it, then maybe
my. Rewatch it, but when you're rewatching it, remember this: TASM 2 destroyed iconic Spider-Man villains. Destroyed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, I'm amazed. I'm amazed that they were able to recover Electro in No Way Home, because and we do not talk about the abomination that was what they did to Green Goblin in that movie.
And
that was actually the Hobgoblin they made and called it the Green Goblin, which was even more fucked.
Either one was stupid. They didn't even give him any orange clothes. We need a real Hobgoblin, not that piece of shit Green Goblin knockoff.
Yeah, because if you actually look at the comics and you look at the movie's ending and such, he's honestly the Hobgoblin. He's picked.
How about this, Jake? Is this good, Jake?
The only true good other Green Goblin in Marvel live action that exists that is good is, even though it's not through the whole movie, the like 80% of Spider-Man 3 that features New Goblin is better than anything they did with Dane DeHaan's. Like New Goblin was badass, man. Like, I was pissed off when Harry died at the end of that movie. Because could you imagine Spider-Man 4, Harry and Peter running around the city just kicking ass together? Like, you have New Goblin being used as a hero and just, that shit would have been
awesome. In theory, though, Tobey Maguire is in the Ultimate Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
So in theory, in the Ultimate universe, the Goblin formula actually grants immortality.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if they shouldn't have killed him off, because if he would have lived, those two would have been crime fighting buddies.
Well, I'm saying in theory, if they were to do some sort of reenactment and James Franco was on board, he could come back.
Dude,
as could Willem Dafoe as the Goblin or
I would
the father figure he's supposed to be.
Because he was one of my favorite things in that movie. Like, I love his suit. I love his Goblin sword. I love just. And you know, people crap on James Franco, but James Franco acted his ass off in those movies. He was.
Oh, dude, he's the only Harry Osborn I could ever see.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the memes about the Spider-Man 2 games where it's like when your wife leaves you and all you have is the PS5?
Oh, I love that one. My favorite.
It's like I'm ruined. Now all I have is Spider-Man.
My favorite thing to do is whenever you're watching a good movie. Have you seen the meme from Spider-Man 2 when Harry's eating the pie, and the waitress comes by. How's the pie? So good.
Yeah. Did you guys see? Here's my update ranking. Okay, here's my update ranking.
Oh, that's good.
That is
And,
so much better.
You know what I want to do when I beat Spider-Man 2?
God.
I want to put when I beat Spider-Man 2. I totally want to do that. I want to just add that and just go. How was Spider-Man 2? Just in my review. So good.
So good.
So good.
That is-
I heard it's gunning for Game of the Year.
Oh,
It's that good.
Oh, it should be.
When you get it, when you get a PS5, Zarkus, it needs to be your mission as a Spider-Man fan. It is your
Well, you know, I have 98% both Miles Morales and the first game.
It is your
so it's only natural that
as,
I have to beat it. So
as a Spider-Man fan, there is no greater Spider-Man experience for you than that game. Like, you are literally going to lose your shit.
I've seen some of the swinging mechanics, and it's like it looks like it's from the movie. It's not even a game. Like the swinging mechanics that I've seen through playthroughs, it's like, bro, I actually could get behind it and feel like I'm Spider-Man in the game. Like, I can't wait to pick it up and play it.
Yeah, we were talking about it, Anubis. We were talking about Across the Spider-Verse earlier. But yeah, I know.
Since we're on the Spider-Man topic and we were just talking about Hayden, right?
Yeah.
There's been like people talking that if they were to do an Insomniac Games cameo in their live action Marvel Cinematic Universe, Hayden Christensen would fit the part perfectly.
Dude, Hayden Christensen playing like the Peter from Insomniac, you know, like, as much as I love the actual voice actor, I think
I couldn't help but honestly agree. Like, if you actually sat back and you look at, like, he could fit the part.
Dude, I could totally see it.
I think he's a total fucking nerd. Like, that's what I love most about Hayden. He's a fucking nerd. Like,
we know he can bounce around. We know, yeah, I'd be down with it, honestly, because I do think that, like, moving forward, when they go like full crazy, like especially with Secret Wars, I'm hoping to see. Like, they're already talking about that. Have you heard like that Secret Wars that they're gonna do the Avengers in a different way than how other Marvel movies have been done? So like,
I was talking about it the other day on my Twitch stream. I think Jake was there when I was talking about it.
So the main two players in Secret Wars, dude, it's gonna be Tobey Maguire and Wolverine. That they're the MVPs. They're the lead characters. Like, Kevin.
And if you honestly look at it, they're also the elders, the seniors of the universe.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're doing it because what's going to happen is, so in the Loki finale that comes out this Thursday, we're going to see, we're going to finally see, and they teased it at the end of the last episode. So I have a video on my YouTube channel that has over 122 views. And I started talking about how I believe that in the end of Loki, because we've heard the TBA is going to be in Deadpool 3. So I believe Loki is becoming the god of stories by the end of the season, aka the new He Who Remains, and that Loki's mission is going to be to set out and find the Multiverse Avengers to go up against the Council of Kangs.
Bro, that would be fucking sick.
Right? And that's where I think they're headed.
And you all know I'm a huge Loki fan. Like, ever since I first saw Tom Hiddleston, I'm like, that's Loki.
Like, did you watch the last episode that came out, Zirkus, last week?
Yeah, I did. It fucking blew my mind.
Because the end of the episode, he says, I can do right in all. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is it.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, Mom,
Okay, Mom.
you're getting too excited for your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say something for the past like 5-10 minutes.
All right, go ahead, Jake. You got the floor.
I was gonna say something about Far From Home with him having it so low, but I love the part in Far From Home when Nick Fury is trying to talk to Spider-Man and he just keeps getting interrupted with knocking at the door. And then he hears another
person comes through that door.
And then he hears another knock. He's like, if somebody else knocks on that door one more time, you and I are going to attend one more funeral.
That's one of the best Nick Fury lines ever. I never get tired of that. I believe the line is he says something like, "If so help me, if one more person touches that door, you and I are gonna attend another funeral." Oh damn, we lost Sarkis.
Oh no. Oh, he'll
Hopefully
come back.
back. Yeah,
sure he'll
I'm
be
really getting back. But yeah, so I love that line, Jake. That's one of my favorites because it's literally just like if another person.
No AJ, Lucy Kang.
Lucy's the Council of Kangs, the Kangs of Councils. Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone's reporting about this. Everyone's reporting about this big news with
Yeah.
Really? Chosen, you brought my.
That is not me. That is not me this time. That is not me. I don't know who that is.
Someone needs to delete that account. I don't need
Get
that
that
is.
out of here. Hold up.
Who is that? Actually, who is that? Hold on.
Hold up. I'm on this. Hold up.
Kang, bro. Kang, what are you doing, Kang? Are you trying to bring variants now to our world? I think Kang bring variants to our world. Yo, Joe, I think Kang brought that to your world.
Yeah, he knows I'm pissed at him, so he's sending his variants to get my attention.
That would be funny if Kang brought variants.
I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but
I removed them. I removed them.
I don't even know who it is that keeps doing it, but it's someone.
It's probably you, Jake. Is it you, Jake?
It's not me.
Make variants.
It's on the chat. I think someone in the chat is
I'm starting to think that Chosen really did do it.
No, I didn't. I actually don't know who that is. Yo, wait. Yo, AJ is like, AJ's talking to him. AJ's
the whole
talking
time.
He's like, gonna do 19 variants?
Someone definitely did it.
It was not me though. I've been in the stream.
I think it's someone that's watching the stream that knows.
So apparently there's some big news about apparently they're confirming a live action Zelda movie is actually happening now. I'm hearing some pretty interesting reports about it.
Oh wow.
Also apparently a Blade variant's going to be in Deadpool 3.
Oh, now we're mentioning variants? We're mentioning every variant. There's probably a Jake the Snake variant too.
Yeah. No, I was talking.
Be quiet.
I was talking
maybe there's
about
someone Ultra Vision Prime variant or someone else.
You know something we haven't talked about yet, guys? I'm shocked that we didn't cover this earlier this week. I know Chosen and I kind of talked about it, but how stoked are you guys that we finally got the confirmation that Blade is going to actually be R-rated the way it's meant to be?
That's
oh,
crazy.
Dude. God, yes. Bring it on.
When they announced that, like when I heard they got the writer from Logan, I knew it was only a matter of time.
Oh wait. Wait. St. Mango's directing?
No, the writer of Logan, not the director.
Oh, writer. Okay.
No, it's just that they were going to that they basically had done this whole thing where basically that they had brought big writers onto it, and so apparently I saw the plot leak of the original script, and apparently the how do I put this? The original script basically was like, it was kind of like Logan, but it was also kind of ass, where they were making this like stupid thing was gonna be more about typical MCU bullshit and was gonna be about more of a female character, and Blade was gonna be more weak and more of like almost an older person and apparently the original Blade script had only 2 action scenes.
Oh God.
So that's why they needed to do a new writer, and it needed a new rating, which with the R rating, and also if we would have done the old version of the script, we would have had to get a new actor for Blade because Mahershala Ali was going to walk away. He hated the script that much that he was ready to leave the project.
Wow.
So it's interesting. There's been a lot of like Marvel news, like just the fact that like for Secret Wars and other projects, they're now saying that both Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. are already planning to come back is crazy. because
Why are you saying Chosen, AJ? What's going on? You
he's
good?
trying to say something. He thinks it's you, I think.
Oh, AJ. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I by mistake unhidden Joe variant. I mistake did that. I don't know why. There you go. I hit him. There.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
really
AJ.
one of those things where like it's interesting because like we're hearing all this news about interesting things happening in the MCU right now. Like there's a lot that's going on.
Mm.
I'm interested in this, even though it's not MCU related news. I'm interested about this thing about Zelda, man. That's kind of interesting to me. Live action Legend of Zelda could be pretty crazy.
You know what else is crazy? Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Another big update for you guys that we haven't talked about yet today. Sony might not release the trailer for Madam Web this week and postpone it till next week because apparently this week we have Netflix's Geeked and they're doing their big announcement for like they're doing a trailer for their Avatar show, their Last Airbender, and then some of their other.
I can't wait for that trailer for that new Ghostbusters movie tomorrow.
That's gonna be great. Yeah, there's gonna be some great trailers to look forward to. So it sounds like the Madam Web.
Like,
we will get the Madam Web trailer next week though, which is interesting.
Yeah, like
I am so excited for so many stuff. Actually, I'm actually excited for the Marvels now after the trailer.
Yeah.
And I'll say this. Tomorrow, the trailer for the Ghostbusters movie tomorrow is to decide what probably might be my most anticipated movie of the year next year.
Yeah.
Because if I think this new Ghostbusters movie might take over the spot of Sonic the Hedgehog, my favorite movie of most anticipated movie next year.
Really?
Maybe. I'm really excited for Ghostbusters.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen again.
You gonna share your
Alright.
screen again? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Share
waiting
your
for it to
screen. Share your screen, D's nuts.
Jurassic World cartoon is also gonna be featured there, AJ. That's cool.
Remember this, Jake?
Oh yeah. Yep. We talked about that.
This, I think it's Will. I think it's Will singing. It's Will singing. I know it. I know for sure.
It's gonna be
Will.
Will singing probably.
I'm excited. Like this actually gets me excited.
Mm-hmm.
I want because this season is mainly focusing on Will. So
Yeah, we'll see.
I wonder if because now thinking about it, Vecna's behind everything. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get any like flat backstory on Will being in the Upside Down season 1.
Oh yeah.
Because we never really get to see him in the Upside Down in season 1. I hope we get like flashbacks and backstory on that. And I want to see Will from season 1 interact with Vecna in the Upside Down, because he definitely interacted with him before.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So there's a lot of things I'm hoping to see in this final season. And yeah, I'm excited for Cobra Kai's final season, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot
Oh,
of
you could have been there yesterday, Jake. Me and Chosen.
I was working, bro.
I know you were working, but you should watch it on the channel because we talked about some. It's uploaded on there now, but we talked about some amazing theories yesterday.
Yeah.
Like we think Cobra Kai season 6 is gonna pop off in big ways.
Don't worry, Jake. The next episode will be on Friday.
Yeah, our next one will be. He's got to watch episode 1 so he can see, because we did tier lists, but we also like talked about all the shit, man.
You talked about mainly on Kreese too. Like Kreese is gonna be.
All we'll say this is, man, people have been sleeping on Kreese. Season 6 is gonna be the revenge of Kreese, the dawn of Kreese. You know, it's all Kreese all the time. Like
it'll be his season.
And we also talked about how real trouble is coming to the valley, and it's not going to be Kreese and Kim. It's going to be Hector and his gangsters coming to town.
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, remember that one time when you were streaming, and the actor who played Kreese came into your stream?
Oh, that was incredible.
Yeah, Hector and Silver. That's gonna be interesting.
Dude, I want to see that. Yeah, we talked about that. The team up. I'm gonna make a video on that tomorrow too, Chosen.
I kind of think that those two might team up. Like, there's a potential.
Yeah, we're talking about Hector and Silver might be teaming up, which would be pretty great.
Okay, this might be crazy, but do you think Hector will be the one to get him out of jail? Maybe Hector.
Maybe. I just assumed it would be that all his lawyers, because of his money, that they couldn't strip away his lawyers. But it is
But
possible.
let's not forget, Hector gets money. Remember, Hector gets money from people.
Yeah, it is true. He's pretty loaded. Anything's possible.
No, I'm just saying, guys.
Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys are subscribers to me, please come to my watch party tonight. We're gonna be watching the premiere of season 2 of the Santa Clauses. Comes out tomorrow, and I'm really streaming it.
I totally forgot that it was even coming out. Like, honestly, I forgot that it was happening.
Yeah, it's set in the trailer November 8th, which is tomorrow. So,
did they actually do a good job marketing? Because I haven't seen any marketing for it.
They had that one trailer.
Yeah, I remember the trailer, but like other than the trailers, it seemed like, man, we must have lost Zarkus for good.
Yeah, Zarkus, man, we can't do this without you.
He must have just, like, I don't know, his internet got shut off.
Yeah, and also not to mention the one show that John Hayden and the people from Cobra Kai, that show they're doing is coming out November 30th.
Dude, oh, it comes out this month?
Yeah, this month.
Oh, dude. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, dude, I'm hyped for that because Obliterated, that trailer looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I love Cobra Kai, Chosen, but I'm glad that the big three are working on a more adult show. I think that's going to be incredible.
And it's good that they're working on something. Meanwhile, they're waiting for Cobra Kai season 6.
Yeah, it's good that they're doing that. How we doing, Brandon? Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, no, it's sick that they're doing that. I think that's going to be so cool. Just the fact that you get to see that happening. Man, everyone's reporting about this Kevin.
Oh my god, I want this.
Is it ice cream?
Yeah, it's the Stranger Things ice cream. Remember the Stranger Things ice cream from season 3?
I'm just shocked about that Dead by Daylight news that
Oh yeah, that news that came out. Yeah, I saw that. That was crazy. Bro, that Scoop Ahoy ice cream looks so good. I want it, bro.
Better go get that ice cream, brother. So here's something interesting. I just read this update about the oh, that's good to hear, Brandon. I just read this update according to Deadline about the live action Zelda movie, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the person that wrote Jurassic World and Detective Pikachu is going to be writing the script for the movie.
That's interesting. Okay.
Joe, are you talking about this one? Joe, are you talking about this?
Yeah, is that the? Oh, don't. Oh yeah, is that the one?
I think this is a treat.
Well, that's what they did for Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, they also give recap for Stranger Things.
What do you think about the internet?
Man, I miss when we used to always have Stranger Things news. Like, I remember when we waited for season 4.
When they're saying the final runtime is going to be.
And I heard something from Metal. Metal told me that he was hearing something about Millie Bobby Brown wanting to move on from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually saw that. Oh no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to show some Joe. Hold on.
She said she wants to find better roles.
Oh yeah, Joe, did you hear about this? The runtime for Aquaman 2?
I was just about to mention that. Yeah, it was just.
It's gonna be 2 hours and 4 minutes. It's funny, you know why? It is 1 minute behind from Blue Beetle. Because Blue Beetle was 2 hours and 5 minutes, right? So it's 1 minute behind. So it's exactly almost the same runtime as Blue Beetle. I just hope that they use Black Montana good. Like they gave him more screen time. That's the one thing I'm worried about. The screen time.
I agree.
I'm just surprised about that news about Millie Bobby Brown. Like, dude, she's really.
It makes sense though because she's getting older, right?
Yeah, I know, but she gotta understand this is one of the best roles she's ever gonna.
That is true.
And she wants to move on from it. Like,
I think now, yeah, I understand why though. I understand, like, I really understand why she wants to move on. I'm just hoping they give her so much free time for fall season.
like, I wonder if they're really gonna wrap up the season, the whole thing with this season, or are they gonna start like a whole?
Yo, you guys want to know something funny about this?
I haven't watched.
You know how I rank these? I would go Spider-Man No Way Home, then Loki, then Ant-Man 3, and then Doctor Strange 2. Doctor Strange 2 is easily the worst out of the four.
Let me read what Brandon said. Did you see that Star Wars Theory podcast yesterday where he talked with 3 other YouTubers? Theory and his guests all talked about the current state of Star Wars and how it needs to change under Disney. Yeah, I heard it that they did that. I didn't watch it yet though, Brandon. Is it pretty cool?
I need some more soda. Hold on.
Gotta get that soda, Jake.
Yo, Joe, how would you rank these projects?
Oh, everyone knows how I would rank these.
I think Doctor Strange 2 is like the worst one out of the 4.
For me, I would do. For me, I would put Doctor Strange 2. Then it would be in order of least to best. Doctor Strange 2, worst. Then Ant-Man 3, also bad. Then it would be No Way Home. Then probably Loki.
Yeah, I don't get why people. The thing is, why do people? The problem is, why do people put Ant-Man 3 below Doctor Strange 2?
Because some people, I hate to say this, some people actually like Doctor Strange 2. I know that's crazy, but they do.
It's not a good movie.
I would go 4 Doctor Strange 2, 3 Ant-Man 3, 2 Loki season 2, and 1 No Way Home. That's how I would honestly do it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I love Loki, but no way it's better than Spider-Man No Way Home. That's just my opinion. Spider-Man No Way Home is still the best one. It's like the thing you want. Exactly. But the thing is though, Spider-Man No Way Home and Loki are like so tied. That's the thing.
Yeah. I would give them like
they're both great. They're both great.
They are both great.
Yeah, this week's Nerd Theory with no Josh from Tender Nerds that's awesome. Yeah, I heard that they'd be doing a different direction.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Phase 5 will keep up how it's going right now because so far I've enjoyed most of the projects in Phase 5.
I think the things that people enjoyed so far. Never mind, just forget it. Never mind.
Like we weren't fans of Ant-Man 3, but we didn't absolutely hate it. Like we didn't think it was that bad. Like it was nowhere near as bad as most of the Phase 4 projects.
Yeah, I just hate how Kang was treated. Really, that really is my biggest issue.
Yeah, but dude, that wasn't even the real Kang. You gotta understand that.
No, it doesn't matter though. It just Jonathan Majors putting himself into this giant mess that he's in. Like we don't even know what real Kang looks like because the entire mess that we're sitting in right now.
All right, that's fair.
So to me, my biggest issue is like if you're gonna have these variants, whether it's the real Kang or not, at least make good threatening variants. Don't let them be so easily defeated by something like a bunch of ants, because that doesn't set up good future for the Council of Kangs down the line.
Not fair.
Imagine how embarrassing would it be if the Marvels is better than Ant-Man 3.
You want to know a hot take? You want to know a hot take, and I can't believe I'm going to say this?
Yeah. I think it will be.
I think the Marvels will be better than that for sure.
Because at least the Marvels, like, especially with that final trailer, looks kind of hype. I'm not lying.
Some good points that it was red flag to hire Tony Gilroy, a director who isn't a fan of Star Wars, in an interview. Yeah, he's been very kind of anti Andor. I've noticed in his statements, so I'm not surprised.
I've been trying to discuss that big cameo that I didn't expect in the Marvels, but I don't want to give it away in the trailer.
I'll tell you this, Jake. I have seen a couple. Yeah, that's fair, AJ.
I wasn't
very bad. 5 has some good things, but there's also some bad things. I think here's the way I look at it. So for the Marvels thing, Jake, I saw some things like on Twitter and stuff about it. So you can say what you want.
No, yeah, but I just hope you see the trailer.
I know about Tessa Thompson. Is that
okay? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I know about Tessa Thompson.
I just can't wait to see your trailer reaction. That's it. I just can't wait.
I'll do one for sure.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see Valkyrie again. I love Valkyrie.
Is Theory's take on Andor right? Yeah, I feel like it's a fair take to have. What's up, Birdman? It's a good take to have. I feel like my biggest issue is I wouldn't compare Andor to Blade Runner 2049 because I think Blade Runner 2049 was an absolute masterpiece, and I would not touch Andor with like Andor was good. The acting was good, but I don't find Blade Runner 2049 boring. I find Andor definitely boring. So,
I'm the opposite, Joe. I'm the opposite. I don't like Blade Runner.
You've seen Blade Runner 2049, and
I think I've seen it once before, but I didn't like it.
You need to rewatch it, man. It's actually so good.
I was gonna say, by the way, I'm gonna just say this. I know a lot of people didn't like Miss Marvel, but the character for this movie might be better in this movie than she is in her own show.
Well, I've been saying that since the first trailer for the Marvels came out, and Trevor's
the final trailer proves it, Joe. The final trailer proves that she's gonna be better.
Well, it's interesting because Trevor has been on the hate.
I don't think he's gonna hate her in this movie. I think he's gonna like her character way more in this one than her own show. Like, I don't think she's that bad, especially from that trailer. Like I think in one part of the trailer she was being a little serious. So
as long as she doesn't say in the movie that she doesn't say in the movie "Good job being Thanos" to Captain Marvel, I won't find her that annoying.
Definitely, Brandon. I feel like when you look at this situation, I think the only one that has really had a problem with that situation is Trevor's the only one that still hasn't really made his mind up about what's going on with the Marvels. I think a lot of us are pretty much in agreement that we think it's going to be pretty good.
He has to watch the final trailer then. If he doesn't know, that trailer proves that
he still is just so
I understand. Listen, Trevor, if you watch, I understand Miss Marvel wasn't good, but this movie might be better.
His problem isn't with Miss Marvel. His problem is with he doesn't like Carol, so he is always gonna have problems with that.
Well, she's probably gonna be better in this movie than she's in her own movie, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, some people it's just hard to convince. Like once
it's not right though when people hate on the actors.
We just don't want her to become leader of the Avengers, and that's what he's most worried about.
I don't think we'll see. We'll have to deal with that. And also, I see the thing on screen about ranking the projects. Yeah, we did that earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jake, I don't think she's gonna be the main lead for the Avengers. I think Loki is gonna be the main lead.
Ooh,
well, Loki's gonna be leading something that is.
If you think about it, Joe, after everything, he probably will.
You know who I think should be leader of the Avengers? Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what they're pushing. I think with the whole Loki thing, I think Loki's going to be leader of a different team. He's doing something called.
I just feel that Spider-Man has the Stark tech, so
yeah. I think Loki's more of what they're doing with Loki is more. What they're doing with Loki is more of he's leading the multiversal Avengers.
I'm gonna say like I agree.
But I think Spider-Man is definitely he's definitely doing that.
I was gonna say I think Spider-Man and Wolverine are gonna lead that.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do for Secret Wars. Is like you're gonna have the OG heroes lead it, but I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is also gonna be a leader of the Avengers. So I do see that, especially in Kang Dynasty. I see that happening.
I'm just excited to see Tom Holland Spider-Man interacting with Kang.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. I feel like the era of an Avengers initiative is over. I think it's entering a period of more solo hero squads. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I do think you're still going to get assembled moments, like you're still going to get when the initiative calls for it. You'll still see the heroes assemble in big teams when they're needed to. This is kind of a red flag. The showrunner, the director for the Marvel said her favorite Marvel.
Are you serious?
Yep. I'm just scrolling on Twitter, and that's the last thing I just read. But we'll see. I mean, the movie's got to speak for itself before we make our opinion about anything.
The thing is, Birdman, like there's still gonna be some projects that you're gonna love in the MCU, like Deadpool 3, Daredevil Born Again, Echo.
I understand.
Wars, all those projects, you're gonna love that. Especially Echo. Echo is probably gonna be the surprising one, especially that trailer.
Dude, I cannot wait to binge. I'm so glad that they're doing that binge. I hope that I'm gonna say something that's kind of a hot take that people might not agree with. I hope that Echo does so well that Disney Marvel looks at the potential of like I know Disney Plus. Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead, Brandon. Share it. I hope that Marvel with their Disney Plus shows. I know that we like the weekly shows, but I would love it if Echo does so well that Marvel's like, you know what we need to do? We need to release all our episodes for our shows at once because I just think for Echo, that seems like such a brilliant move after watching that trailer. And I think getting our shows in that format could be very profitable for them.
I was going to say, Joe, like, especially before the trailer for Echo came out, people were like saying, oh, it's going to be a bad show. But
because they heard that they were going to release all the episodes and there's only 5 of them.
But I'm just saying, like, after the trailer, people were shocked how good it looked.
I understand. Out of all Star Wars shows in terms of quality and acting. That's fair, Brandon. I
won't say that, Brandon.
Boring, but I do agree with you that I know that you understand that. I agree with that it's original, but a lot of the episodes just came across as boring to me personally, Brandon.
I'm so upset though that Moon Knight wasn't TVMA.
You're upset that Moon Knight wasn't what?
TVMA.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it needed to be. They could have done that for sure.
Like if you just imagine seeing Moon Knight just punching people with blood and stuff like that.
That could change for season 2 now that they have their new studio.
Joe.
Yeah.
Did you hear they released Werewolf by Night in color now?
Yep, I've been meaning to watch it in color. Yeah, I'm hearing that and I have a video about this coming out tomorrow, Chosen. I'm hearing that this new thing about the new studio they made to produce shows like Echo and Daredevil Born Again, the Spotlight thing. I'm hearing that like it's going to lead to a lot better quality than a lot of other things. Like it's going to be crazy because they're going to be able to do things they have never done.
Wait, how many episodes Born Again? How many episodes?
It's supposed to be 18.
18, that's right.
That is crazy, though. That is crazy.
Boba Fett and Obi-Wan should have gotten more money, not being side characters in their own shows. I agree with that, Brandon.
That's what I'm saying, Brandon. You made Obi-Wan a side character. Even Vader, you made him a side character, too. It was mostly Reva. We
don't talk about that character.
No. She is... Okay, listen. I know a lot of people don't like Sabine, but she's worse than Sabine.
Yeah, Reva's bad.
I actually think Sabine is decent.
Kill her off.
I think the problem with Sabine's character is the writing. That's all.
Have Shin kill her off.
That
Yo,
would
Joe,
work.
imagine how happy it would be if Sabine killed Riva.
I think a lot of people would be happy.
And then
What
some
if-
people like
what-
Sabine again.
What if Shin killed Reva? Like, hey, I'm the real bad guy now, bitch.
A lot of people will be happy about that because nobody likes Riva.
Who in the
And a
writers' room?
lot of
Wait, who in
shit.
the writers' room decided to create a character named Riva? Who in the writers' room?
Well, I mean, everyone in that room for that show turned out to be terrible, so it could have been anyone.
Could have been Kathleen Kennedy.
Yep, could have been Kathleen Kennedy. She could have teamed up with other people. They all were horrible.
Ella, really?
That's what I'm saying, Brandon. That's the problem, Brandon. Thank you for
That's
pointing
funny.
it out.
We don't talk about Bruno.
That's the problem. Brandon made a good point. If Obi-Wan had no baby Layla or
When did she say that? When she
prisoners, but had more Uncle Owen and yeah, all the other characters, it would have been the best Star Wars show.
That was a good surprise. You just
It would have been the best Star Wars show. I'm just gonna say that.
Bro, so you were pretending to be sleeping? Why you pretend to be sleeping?
Me surprise you.
Why you do?
Because you don't talk about Bruno.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. You silly goosey. What you do? Prefer there. Prefer here.
Yeah, Retroad. Yeah, Retroad. We talked about that. Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, what retro lad say? Hold up.
You said that the Zelda live action.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Zelda movie in the works. Yeah, they already talked about that retro lad.
It just startled me.
Oh yeah, you just right. Hey, what's up?
What the
Yeah,
rest of the-
that is crazy.
They already
Retroad.
talked about that.
That's crazy, Retroad. Though that's so crazy.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were just talking about that
okay,
about Legend of
that-
Zelda
I
had
get it.
happened.
Okay. Yeah,
I knew
those-
it was only a matter of time, Retro Lad. I mean, they've been thriving on the success of Mario for so long now. It was only a matter of time before they made another big move.
Facts, Brandon.
Wait, hold up. What did Brandon say?
Yeah, that's true about what you said about what you said, Brandon.
Uncle Owen is an actual important
Okay, go ahead.
Star Wars since he had an influence on why Luke
Get up.
came into like Reba. Yeah, very true, Brandon. Very true.
Trouble, get up.
Let's
Yeah, and Nintendo really hasn't fallen into a lot of the same tropes as a lot of the current media has. That's true. They're doing their own thing. You make it by shaky chair.
Yeah, and I hate in the finale of Obi-Wan how they kept Reva kept on kidnapped Rook and Reva was
Yeah,
supposed
he'd be
to
pretty good
believe
actor for that.
when Reva kidnapped Luke and we were supposed to believe that he wasn't gonna make it out. When we have seen the original trilogy and we know the outcome,
Yep.
like come on.
That was bad.
Like, you're really gonna make me believe that something bad's gonna happen to Luke when we've all seen the original trilogy? Come on, man.
Yeah. I just miss when Star Wars was good. Like I know Ahsoka was good, but I just miss from the days when it was so good.
We'll get there again.
You know the one thing I will say? When the Force Awakens
Okay,
trailer
Birdman.
came out, I was so excited when the Force Awakens trailer came out. That trailer got me hyped. I remember the first time I watched it.
Well, I'll say this. Force Awakens was the best movie in the sequel trilogy.
I agree. It was actually really good. Like I actually enjoyed it. Like Kylo Ren was an actual threat in that movie.
Yep.
And then after that, it just went downhill.
Yep. And we
I
just
feel like they should not bring Luke back. I think them bringing Luke back was a mistake.
Well, the problem is, I think their problem is they didn't handle Luke well.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could have handled
Yeah,
him way better.
we're talking about that. We talked about that earlier, Retro Lad, at the beginning, and then I'm going to do a video about it tomorrow as well.
Retro Lad, that's probably good though. If you think about it.
I think it could be a big move.
Oh,
You got
yeah,
another
no,
hot take, Brandon? What's the other one? We're gonna wrap this up because I got some things I need to do anyway. So, but then I might come on Fortnite and play a little bit because I know people wanted to play Fortnite with me. So,
Fortnite.
the new season's been pretty dope. So,
Oh, yeah, I heard about the new season of Fortnite.
the OG stuff's pretty fun.
Oh, the OG Fortnite is back.
have you not been on Fortnite yet this season?
I haven't played Fortnite in a couple. Like I think I haven't played Fortnite since Halloween.
Yo, Chosen, you missed out on some Stranger Things skins the other day.
Oh, I did. Oh no, I didn't know because I haven't played since
They're
Halloween.
already gone. Yet. They're already gone now.
Okay, Retro Lad. As long as I have a space for you on my team.
Bro, that sucks, man.
You know what, Brandon? I agree. I actually agree with Brandon when he said.
Man, I can't believe you missed out on those Stranger Things skins.
I know. I think that like the last time I played Fortnite was October, Halloween. That's the last time I played.
Yeah.
I
And
haven't
the
played since
Fortnite
then.
skins I think came out like on Sunday. And they're gone now. I've looked at the item shop since then. They're gone. You missed them.
I missed them.
Man.
What do you mean, Brandon? Grand Inquisitor and Count Dooku. Oh, you're saying Grand Inquisitor? Joe. Yeah, I saw your comment, Brandon. I like what you said about Grand Inquisitor and Count Dooku. That was awesome what you said. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing tonight for sure. Looks fun to play.
Well, I'm gonna head out though.
All right, Chosen, go ahead, man. We're getting wrapped up on here anyway soon.
Alright. Just remember, guys.
You guys can come hang out in my stream.
The next podcast is Marvel.
Yeah, Thursday.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make the podcast on Thursday.
You won't make it?
Mm-mm.
All right.
I'm working.
I love that Cobra Kai podcast debating.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, you'll get to debate with him again on Friday. With your lad.
Reason why, Joe, is I'm working Thursday night,
Till what time?
9:30.
Oh, okay.
Just remember, guys. Goosebumps episode 9 is this Friday. And you know what the episode's called? Goosebumps episode 9? It's called Night of the Living Dummy Part 2.
That will be interesting.
So you're going to see Slappy again. That's great. And then we got the finale after that, which is called Welcome to Horrorland. And you know Jake is excited for that episode.
Okay, yeah, I got.
No worries, Birdman.
Wait, what episode you on again, Jake?
I still only seen the first 5.
Oh my god, Jake, you gotta catch up, man. This show is so good. But yeah, I'm excited for episode 9. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Remember, Joe West is coming back.
Oh,
God, I should not have said that. Okay, I see ya.
oh,
Yeah, definitely Birdman.
damn.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Joseph's asking for that ass whooping tonight.
doing a yeah, he probably is. Hold up, what did we see? My thing go.
He just called you Joe West again.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna earn something for sure. He's asking for a good beatdown for sure. Wait, was it me or did Obi-Wan show missed huge opportunity? Risk to bring General Grievous, 12 Battalion Cody. Yeah, no, it totally missed that opportunity. 1 year since his death. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could work on a tribute retro lad. Really? You're not gonna join tonight, Chosen? Even though you're being a loser? That's interesting.
Wow. You decide to talk shit to Joe and you say you're not going to join. Wow.
He's choosing to be a coward over everything else, apparently.
Wow.
The laptop's probably going to die soon, so I will have to get ready to play Fortnite in a little bit, guys, and I will see you guys in a little bit. If you guys want to play Fortnite with me, we'll be playing in a little bit. Thanks for coming to the podcast.
Just called you Joe West again.
Yep. Oh, no. You're getting on Fortnite in a little bit, boy. There will be a party in a little bit, and your ass will be there. We'll see you guys for the Fortnite stream, guys. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you, and see you soon. I'll see you online, Jake, if you're going to get on tonight.
Okay. Yeah, we will, Virtual Lab. We will.